I hope to meet you upon my release. Nnamdi Kanu mourns Pa Ayo Adebanjo. This one is a very touching moment in the life of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he has been in contact with Pa Ayo Adebanjo directly or indirectly. They have been in communication. That is why the Afenifere President General sees the wisdom in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he stood in his ground and said, this young man must be released. And at the same time again, that is his last wish before he give up the ghost. According to the people close to him, on his sick bed, the last word he mentioned is that make sure Bola Ahmed Tinubu releases Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, just like that former President General of Ohaneze Ndigbo, that is Obiozo, if I'm not mistaken. His last wish also before he give up the ghost to Muhammadu Buhari. So anyway, my people, I don't hear them all. This message is what I'm going to read this morning. Happy Sunday to you all once again. Big Amaro Nyabunama. Oh, it shall be well with all of us in this new week. ISWAP and Boko Haram fighters clash in Borno. Dozens of people lost their life. Identity location of bandit leader who kidnapped General Siga revealed. ECOWAS court dismisses NGO's case against Nigeria over Lagdo dam flooding. Chairman of ECOWAS is Zoo. Their secretary is Zoo, and you want to go to report Nigeria case to them. You think that they will quash it? Every case that have gone to ECOWAS since the inception of this nonsense regime, it have been quash. None of them self, they will tell you on the level of they don't have a local standing or a lack merit. My wonderful people, I beg you, help me like, share, comment, and keep subscribing for more interesting videos coming your way. Happy Sunday once again. I, Okute, is here. The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has described the late Pa Ayo Adebanjo as a fearless leader. Nigerian News report that the IPOB leader said the late Afenifere leader was an embodiment of courage and good conscience who would be sorely missed. In a statement from his counsel, Aloye Jimako, Kanu stated that he wished Pa Ayo Adebanjo lived longer to witness his release from detention. Today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have instructed me to carry, or rather to convey his sorrow for the demise of Afenifere leader, Chief Ayo Adebanjo Pa, describing him as a fearless leader and an embodiment of courage and good conscience, who will be sorely missed. He had hoped to meet Chief Adebanjo upon his release, Ejimako statement reads. Meanwhile, former Minister of Education, Obi Ezekwesili, in her condolence message on her ex-handle, described the late Afenifere leader as a true man of honor, one distinctively noble last of the Mohicans in our country, has transmitted to be with his maker. A true man of honor, stayed honorable unto death in a country where many now think that it is impossible to be honorable. Mommy Adebanjo, my beloved sister, Deola Aziz, siblings, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren, families far and wide will deeply grieve the passing of a man who personified character in all his ways. Nigeria will definitely miss Daddy Adebanjo. We will. God help us all, according to Obi Ezekwesili. God shall surely comfort all, give peace, and remind us all of reasons we must be grateful for the phenomenal gift that was the Chief Ayo Adebanjo, she wrote on her verified ex-handle. ISWAP Boko Haram fighters clash in Borno. Dozens of people lost their lives. A fierce battle between rival terrorist factions, Jama'atu Ahil Sunnah Lidawa, and the Islamic State of West African Province erupted in Borno State on Friday, resulting in heavy casualties in both sides. Source revealed to counter-insurgents experts Zagazola Makama that JAS fighters launched a well-coordinated attack on ISWAP strongholds in Abadam local government area, targeting camps at Tumbum, Guinea and Tumbum Alley. The assault, which began in early hours of Friday 14, saw JAS militants arriving on multiple waterborne vessels and engaging ISWAP forces in intense combat that lasted until late evening. High-ranking commanders killed. The battles resulted in the deaths of several high-ranking ISWAP commanders, particularly from the Buduma ethnic group. One of the key fighters killed was reportedly involved in the brutal massacre of scores of farmers in Kukawa between January 12 and 13. Boko Haram killed more than 31 ISWAP fighters, but the death toll could be higher, a source disclosed. JAS fighters overran ISWAP positions, seizing weapons and essential equipment before retreating. In a further escalation, JAS militants from Boko Haram Island are reportedly mobilizing for a follow-up assault on ISWAP positions in Gemu and Malam Karamiti. Makama indicated that more clashes are expected, particularly within Kukawa local government area, as JAS intensifies its campaign against ISWAP. Imagine two terrorists fighting in a sovereign country and they are clapping for them. A failed nation. Identity, location of bandit leader who killed and kidnapped General Siga revealed. Security sources have claimed that Brigadier General Mohazu Siga was kidnapped by notorious bandit leader Babaro. This claim was made by popular insurgent analyst Bakastin in a post on Saturday via his account on the X platform. According to Bakastin, General Siga is being held captive in Bununu Forest, located in the Faskari local government area, with border with Kankara local government area, all in Katsina State. Nigerians record that a former Director General of the National Youth Service Corps, NYSC, Brigadier General Maharazu Siga, retired, was abducted alongside 9 other residents at Siga Village, Bako local government area of Katsina State. The attackers, who abducted Siga, numbering over 100, surrendered his house and began to break down doors, a development that prompted the general to come out of the house. According to the analyst, the location of the kidnapped general has now been revealed by people from the Kandarawa community in Bakori local government area, Katsina State, who were abducted by Babaro on January 14 of 2025, but released after paying a ransom of 30 million naira. They confirmed that they had seen General Siga in captivity, but he was receiving proper care, including being provided with bottled water. You see, organized crime. Brigadier General Maharazu Siga was kidnapped by the infamous bandit leader Babaro and is being held hostage in Bununi Forest, located in Fasakari local government, with border with Kankara local, all in Katsina State. This information was revealed by the people from Kandarawa community in Bakori local government who have been kidnapped on January 14th. After they paid 30 million naira, then they were let go. Nigerians report that Babaro is a notorious bandit responsible for numerous attacks across the communities in Kankara, Mulumfashi, Bakare, Faskare, and Funtua local government areas, all in Katsina State. Within that same Katsina, and they have a governor, they have House of Rep members, they have a speaker, they have senators, both elected and appointed, a failed nation. ECOWAS court dismisses NGO's case against Nigeria over Lagdo dam flooding. ECOWAS court has dismissed a case brought by 2 NGOs against Nigeria over the destruction caused by the 2012 and 2022 Lagdo Dam flooding. The suit filed by the Incorporated Trustees of Prince and Princess Charles Ofokaja Foundation, Nigeria, and its Swiss counterparts sought to hold Nigeria accountable for failing to construct a dam in Adamawa to mitigate flooding from Cameroon's Lagdo Dam. NGOs argue Nigeria neglected responsibilities. The applicants argue that Nigeria's inaction led to widespread damage, loss of life, displacement, and economic destruction across 14 states. They contended that a dam project could have mitigated the flooding, provided irrigation, and generated electricity. Delivering judgment, Justice Sengu Kurama dismissed the suit, citing a lack of legal capacity. The Swiss NGO was deemed ineligible to file a case in the ECOWAS court, while the Nigerian NGO failed to meet the criteria for public interest litigation. While the applicants reference a broad class of victims, the court is unable to identify specific victims whose rights were allegedly violated, Justice Kuroma stated. Nigeria Defense highlighted its efforts, including a feasibility study in 1982 and a 2024 Senate resolution for the dredging of rivers Benue and Niger. The government asserted that it took steps to manage flooding and enhance cooperation with Cameroon. The case was adjudicated by Justice Sengu Kuroma, Dupe Atoki, and Edward Asante. So, my people, this one are just early Sunday morning breakfast tea for my people. So make sure I use this one to start your day. I'm coming back with another big blaster. Or don't say today on a Sunday it's going to be fire for fire, and also live broadcast is also included. So have a nice day, and may the good Lord continue to bless us all. Happy Sunday to you all once again. Ke Mesiano.